Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to build ourselves what is called a frequency chart. Okay, or a frequency table. And to do it, again, we have to do similar to what we do with the dot plot. We have to make our bins. And when we make the bins, I know we want somewhere roughly between 7 and 12, but it could also be from 5 to 20, really dependent upon the size of your data. If you have a lot of data, 20 might be enough. If you don't have many, 5 will be enough. So most of ours are around 50 points of data, so we're looking for about 7 to 12 bins roughly. But ultimately what we're trying to do is we're trying to communicate our data in a way that makes sense. And so in our bins, we have to make sure that all the bins are equal. We also have to make sure that we have whole numbers that we're dealing with on the boundaries if possible. And we should work pretty hard to get that. And everyone all the data points must be in it. All the data points are inside one of the bins. So considering all those things, we have to do a little bit of estimating. We're going to probably round down this number and again round up this number. And I know, well, I'm going to round 310 down to 300, and 760 I'm going to round it up to 800. And so when I subtract 800 to 300, I know there's 500 data points available there, which conveniently, if I want, let's say 10 bins, if I divide 50 by 10, that makes 50. So each bin size will be 50, and I'll get 10 of them. And that should work out quite nicely, which are the same numbers I got for my dot plot. So I'm going to look at sizes of 50. And so in making the frequency table, I have to think really carefully about the bins. Okay, so now I'm going to make my intervals, or the bins. And I know I'm going to go from, the first one's going to be 300, and I'll call this as scores. So less than or equal to S, less than or equal to, and we'll put 350 in this bin. And so now I'm going to go 350 not equal to S all the way to 400. And this will be 400 to 450, and then 450 to 500, 500 to 550, 550 to 600, 600 to 650, and keep on going. I got 650 to 700, 700 to 750, and then 750 to 800. Okay, and I just should have 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 indeed. So here are my intervals. And then I just have to count the frequencies of these. And so all I do now is I figure out how many I have. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them are up to 350. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I can do tally marks. Or if I want, I could just say that there's 4, depending upon which way is easiest to count. When I have them all listed in a row, like from highest to lowest, just counting them is easier. If they're not ordered, tally marks is usually easier. And then I go from 350 to 400. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next one is going to be 1, 2, 3, up to 350, and then up to 500. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 3 here. 1, 2, 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then finally there'll be 1. And this is what's called a frequency table. When I add these all up, I should get 45 in total. And if I do a quick one of those, I get 9. And so that's 9. And 9 is 18, 26, 31, 37, 38, and 45. So that's a total of 45, which is exactly what it should be. So this is how we can make what we call a frequency table.